is entitled, "What should one do if they don't know all the Shmoneh Esrai by heart?" It's a fascinating question. A person goes ahead, he's on a tuyul. At the end of the day, let's say I'm a big beach fan, so I go to Ashdod at the end of the day, watch the sunset, spectacular over there. I realized, wait a second, I meant to go to Minyan earlier, and this and that. Something came up, and the sun is setting. I have 5 minutes left. So daven right there. Let's say the case is I don't know all Shmoneh Esrai by heart. I know a lot of it by heart. My kids are on a tiyul. They know 16, 17 brachos by heart. They don't have a sitter with them, and they don't have on their phone. Is an idea of saying Shmoneh Esrai, most of Shmoneh Esrai, not all of Shmoneh Esrai. So we would never say that in a few weeks it's going to be a sukkis. We would never say, well, if you have a lulav and an esro, gaddasim and aravos, all the leaves fell off the aravos, you have no choice. Okay, you have 3 out of 4. We would never say that. One tzitzis fell off, one corner. I had 3 corners left. No, we don't say that. It's a unit. So do we say Shmoneh Esrai is one unit? So it's interesting. The case is not openly discussed in the Gemara. At the end of Rosh Hashanah, Lamedal Bet, it talks about on Rosh Hashanah. It says on Rosh Hashanah, the 9 brachos we have in Musaf, Makvod Zu Zu, meaning that if I know, but don't forget, we all have sitters now, Machzorim now, by the thousands in so many languages. Picture 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago. Who had a whole machzor? So a lot of them listened to the Chazan. If you knew it, if you wrote it down. So it's a case I don't know Musaf. So if I can listen to the Chazan for the whole thing, that's great. And if not, I know 7 out of the 9. Gemara says no good. So an obvious question is, what about during the year? So the Gemara mentions about a tanis. You used to have extra bracha on a tanis, and if you know all of those, it'd be all right. The Gemara doesn't discuss what about in the year. I do Shmoneh Esrai without all 19 brachos. What's the case? What's the halacha? So it's fascinating that the Rishonim, I didn't see discuss it. Shulchan Aruch also just brings out Taf Kuf Tzadi Beis, the halacha, that it's ma'akev, Taf Kuf Tzadi Gimel, that if I don't know a bracha Shmoneh Esrai, Musaf is ma'akev. What about all year? The Magen Avraham brings it down. He says it's mashma that maybe during the year, if I don't know all 19, I know some of them, it's all right. So it seems like Shmoneh Esrai, it's not interdependent. The Berachot and the Mishabura come along just 100 years ago, and they say, I don't know. When the Magen Avraham says it's really Shmoneh Esrai, I don't think it really is a Shmoneh Esrai, because you need all 19 brachos. And Siman Kuf Yud Tesif Gimel in the Shulchan Aruch, it says if you miss one of the brachos of Shmoneh Esrai, you have to go back. If you finish Shmoneh Esrai, you go back to the beginning. If the middle Shmoneh Esrai, you go back to the bracha that you skipped. So it's crucial. You need all 19. So what does Magen Avraham mean that you're stuck? You can do 17 and 19. Without 19, you don't Shmoneh Esrai. And therefore, Mishabur concludes that when Magen Avraham says you have a tefillah, means it's rachamim. But you didn't do mincha. It's not a mincha. It's rachamim. You spoke to Hashem, and you showed concern for tefillah. You called out to Hashem. It's not tefillah's mincha. It's not literally what the Magen Avraham says. That's what the way Mishabur takes it. Anyway, so it turns out that, and the Isha Yisrael brings down Rav Chaim, that if a person would do such a tefillah, they would have to do tashlumin later, meaning that we're holding like the Mishabur, that it's not a mincha, it's a tefillah, it's calling out Hashem for help. Anyway, it really helps us understand the structure of Shmoneh Esrai, because really it's 19 brachos, and the way Mishabur learns that they're really interdependent on each other. In order to produce a shachos or mincha mav, I need that formula. Or if I have that siddur with Havineinu in it, that's a takana from Chazal to have the abridged formula. But either I have the proper 19 or the abridged Havineinu, or that's it. I did not daven a shachos and mincha mav. Maybe I had a tefillah to Hashem, which is nice if I know of the choice, but it's not one of the 3 tefillot which I could fulfill my obligation with. So it's a fascinating insight into Shmoneh Esrai. So just to summarize, it's not like lulav, where if you only have 3 out of 4 of them, it's nothing. It's not like tefillin shal yad shal rosh. If I do yad without rosh, rosh without yad, I do have a mitzvah. Somewhere in the middle. That if I do 17, 16, or 15 in brachos Shmoneh Esrai, it's a tefillah, it's a calling out to Hashem, it's not bracha l'vatala, but it's not a shachos mincha marav. Shalom.